notorious, famous, cliche, selfie cam in the car YouTube video. Man, everybody does these things. I didn't want to be left out, so I thought I'd do one too. YouTube, welcome back. Today on Kung Fu Science, I'm sitting at work waiting to clock in, so I thought I'd do a brief video. I'm going to talk about my favorite martial artists and their inspiration to me growing up, right? So what inspired me to do martial arts and who inspired me to keep going as a child. Because those who inspire me currently are a little different now, but the ones who inspired me as a kid, you know, they're still there and they still inspire me today, and etc., etc. So let's get started! Alright, so when I was a kid, some of the first people to inspire me, some of the first things to inspire me to do martial arts, the Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman. Those were my big inspirations as a little bitty kid. Like, I was one of those three every Halloween, every chance that I had. When I would buy the costumes. I used to wear a Batman costume every day. I had a little Batmobile. I was Batman for a while. If I were rich, I would probably still be Batman. I would probably be a real Batman. But I'm not a billionaire. So yeah, I can't do that right now. And of course, Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Dragon Ball Z inspired the crap out of me to do martial arts. I used to fight all the time because of that show. That show was very much so responsible for getting me started on the training and trying to be the best that I could be. So, anyway, now on to real people. As a kid, early teenager time, I really liked Jet Li, and all of Jet Li's movies. I liked his kung fu, I liked his attitude, his personality. I think one of my favorite movies with him in it was Kiss of the Dragon. I liked the, mostly realistic system that he used. Of course, there's choreography. It's always choreography. But he was a huge inspiration for me. I also really like Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan is known for doing Wing Chun. There's actually episode, I believe, of the Jackie Chan show, which I always thought it was weird that in a Jackie Chan show he didn't do his own voice, but there was like live excerpts or whatever with him at the end where it's actually him and he's really doing videos, but for some reason didn't do the voice. Anyway, not really sure why, but anyway, I believe there was an episode of that where at the end he's actually training with Grandmaster Leung Ting on the wooden dummy or something like that. I know there's definitely some footage out there of him training on the wooden dummy with Leung Ting, and then there's a million other movies and whatnot where he straight up uses the wooden dummy and trains in Wing Chun and stuff. And of course Jackie Chan, he does his own thing where he's all wild and dodgy and, no, don't hurt me, no, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight, but Jackie Chan's awesome, and he does all of his own stunts, or he used to. He's always done them, whatever, congratulations to Jackie for recently winning an Oscar or something like that. Anyway, Tony Jaa was also a huge inspiration for me growing up. I loved his reality-based choreography where he didn't do any wires, and he did all of his own stunts, and they did all these crazy things like setting his legs on fire so he can kick people in the head, and kneeing a freaking motorcycle helmet in half, and all this other crazy stuff that he did. And so I was really inspired by him. His recent movies, not so good, but his older ones were awesome, like Ong Bak 2, The Protector, the first one. All of those were pretty freaking good. Not the greatest story of all time, but, that's alright. I also liked Wesley Snipes and the Blade movies, and all the movies where Wesley Snipes did martial arts. I dug those. Who else do we got? Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White's got some pretty cool martial arts films that he's been in where it's got some pretty kick-ass choreography. People are so stupid. Why are they doing this? Oh, why are you doing that? What the hell are you doing blocking up traffic? Man, people are crazy blocking up traffic and stuff because they can't figure out where the hell they're going. Anyway, those were really the main ones that inspired me as a kid growing up. There's a lot of different people that inspire me now, but those are the ones who I like went out of my way to watch their movies, and I always got really pumped while watching those movies. And really, I'm sure pretty much everybody was inspired by those. Oh yeah, and of course Bruce Lee. Everybody who does martial arts was inspired by Bruce Lee, either inspired by him positively or inspired by him negatively. Everyone's inspired by Bruce Lee. Even people who don't do martial arts, people in the business world, are inspired by Bruce Lee. I mean, you can't not be inspired by Bruce Lee. So anyway, that's it. Those are the ones that stuck with me as a child. Those are the ones that kept me pushing forward, and those were the ones that kind of shaped my beginnings in the martial arts. Those are the guys that I really looked up to, that were like, you know, media-based martial arts guys. You know, and of course my own teachers were huge inspirations to me growing up, of course. But I'm just talking about the like famous people that were inspiring me. So anyway, until next time, thank you for watching Kung Fu Science. What's in your Kung Fu?